Let me know if you can see me or hear me. Or pretend to hear me or see me. YouTube, why am I invisible? Can you see me? Hello? Help? Help. Hello? Aha! Aha! Okay. Free cat for your pleasure. Love me some Emma. Good Emma. Yes, my good Emma. I was going to change my background picture. But if it's okay, I'll leave it. Okay, there's our cat. There is our cat. Oh my God, you're so cute, cat. Cat has got all the cuteness in my apartment. All the cuteness measures are taken up by this cat. It's like an energy resource to be sucked from the sky. Just got little cats. I mean, Eleanor's cute too, but Emma's cute. Really cute. It's the socks, I think. The Christmas parrot. Hello. Hey everyone, welcome. Oh, they're saying hi to you, Emma. I know you can't read English. Maybe she could read Swedish by now. I don't know. She's becoming a very Swedish cat. Definitely mms a lot. Swedes That's their way of communicating every single thing. Can mean everything and nothing at the same time. Yes. Slide free cat through the monitor, please. Wish I could. That would be fun to duplicate 1 billion Emmas. Wow. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, Emma. All right, time for you to leave. All right, so where shall we start? Actually, I was going to... what was I going to do? Did I mess up my thing? Yes, I did, didn't I? How dumb of me. I am so dang dumb. Okay, I meant to reverse my cameras in this particular picture. Yeah. I meant to turn off the this, and I meant to just have a face cam here. Let me just add this as a thing. I apologize. I got so confused. I tried to do the reverse so you could have a big image of me, which you can't see. You just saw me raise my hands. But let me just do this real quick. I apologize. I kind of ran out of time. Let's see. Can we do... Let's see. We'll just call this NVIDIA. The NVIDIA face or NVIDIA cam thing is very convenient. We want to do this. NVIDIA broadcast is what it's called, yes. There we go. Aha! Nice. Okay. So this was meant to be here. And of course, underneath all the crap that we gotta have on top of it. So we got snow and other crap as well. And then this can be smaller. If I wanted to show what I'm doing over on the place where the keyboard is not going to be forever. We're going to be building a tiny ginger house today. Let me see what we can read here. Okay. Take your time. Well, yeah. You know what? I've been preparing for this for several days now, and I hate that I'm always running out of time at the very end. I forgot about the music. And I used to follow this Swedish artist who had copyright-free music. And then the second year I used the music, it got copyright striked. So I can no longer have that stream on my, up on YouTube. So yeah, can't be doing that anymore. So anyway, I went to the YouTube library, which is copyright free or attribution only kind of thing, and I just grabbed a whole bunch of calm sounding Christmas carols. Some of them might be slightly louder than others, so let me know if they're too loud and I can turn it down. So I thought, first of all, I'd show you some fun Swedish things that we have in Swedenland for Christmas. Objects. And actually, I can turn off this thing for now because we're not using that. But I showed you the Emma object. And we also have other fun things. I picked this up yesterday in town. This is very cool. This is a what we call a tomte, which is our version of like Santa Claus. He's a Santa Claus. So I showed it to an American and they're like, it's a gnome! And I'm like, well, no, she says gnome, of course, but we all know in Scandinavia it's gnome. We say gnome with a G. And anyway, this one is lovely. It's made here in Sweden and it's got the most beautiful locks on this thing. This is sheep's wool, or it might be, is it mohair? It could be mohair. It's very soft. And then, of course, the hat is wool. And then the bottom is wood. It's actually made out of wood. I got this at this like store that does a lot of handcrafted items and stuff. It's very cool. So I thought I'd show you that. That's our traditional Swedish dude, Christmas dude. And then we have also these special goats. Let's see if I can get this side without the tag on it so it doesn't interrupt the chill feel of the, oh, how do we do this? Okay, NVIDIA face cam. I have to put it right in front of my face for the broadcast. Anyway, there's these straw goat things. I think there's some kind of tradition around it, and I haven't watched a video on it yet, but I know that there is. So yeah, got one of these for decorations. And I have a whole bunch of stars at my apartment. And I actually have some for gifts, and they're in little packets. And you know what? I'll take one out so I can show it to you. And these are going to be the prizes. So, if there's any dark rain, I don't know if you're going to be here for a while or not, but if you want to, could you possibly set up like a Google form for a giveaway? We need people's addresses, so they have to fill out their entire home address. And if you want to sign up for this, and maybe put that on the form, by the way, can you do it, or are you willing to? It's always a good question to ask before, like, issuing a whole bunch of ideas here. A hairy carrot. No. So, the track does overpower. Okay, you know what? I can... Does it affect anybody else? Let's see. I can turn it down a bit. Okay, there we go. So anyway, yeah, we have these stars. They come in all kinds of varieties here. And there's like, I have several like red velveteen and some with perforations and stuff. They're quite cool. But anyway, you unwrap it. And these guys kind of flatten in the middle a little bit. Oh, this one's real stiff. Real stiff. Come on. Oh no, it broke. Oh, that's not good. All right, well, I'll have to glue it back together. Anyway, I guess I should have... I've never had to do this with bigger stars. Maybe I shouldn't give these away, good lord. Because it's like, they're not very sturdy. I am afraid that when people get these things, they're going to just break them as I have just now. I've never broken one in my life. So this is like really weird. And I'm being quite gentle with it. Okay, so this is a little bit better. Apparently this is just really stiff paper or something. But it looks like it's kind of ready to come apart. Maybe that's why they were on sale so cheap when I bought them. Alright, well, we're going to give up on the stars. I guess we're not doing a giveaway. Sorry, everyone. That was kind of rough here. Alright, so no worries about the giveaway. We're not having one, apparently. Yeah, okay, never mind. But yeah, we have these stars. I have one over here. I can show you. That's very... Okay. Here we go. See, we have these stars that are like this. I don't know if they have these in the rest of Europe, but Swedes tend to hang them in the windows. They usually have a light inside. This one actually goes on my ceiling, and I'm waiting for Matthias to help me organize some specialized cords so that I have 3 that can be hung together. And so he's like engineering the electricals on them. But anyway, we usually put these in the window, and then we have these sort of Advent candelabras also that go in the window. So I have all of the things. I've gone full Swedish on this. So anyway, let's see. 80s origami decorations. You know, Dean, these have been here for ages and ages and ages. They're not like 80s. They're quite, you know. What color or what, Jesse? What color are you asking about for what? And then yesterday, I also got in town these lovely shoes. They are slippers, and they're made out of sheepskin so that all the fur is on the inside, or wool, I guess. And they have a double insole, which is super nice because, man, I wish I had these in Cheyenne. In Cheyenne, the only way to get these things in America was to buy a luxury brand called Uggs. And those were about $120 each. These guys, made in Sweden, they have no brand name. I don't care about a brand name. I just care that they're warm, and they cost me around $50 US. But they are so much better than synthetic slippers, I have to say. Really good. Really, really good. And then the double insole is much better than the single insole I had on my Ugg boots, because they keep your feet further off the floor. And when I lived in Cheyenne, my office was in the basement, which is concrete touching ground. Here, my floor is wood, which is on top of concrete, but the floor below has apartments in it, so it's warm. So, you know, much difference on floor temperature for sure. So, oh, the stars, Jesse, they vary in color. Usually they're red or white. Yeah, that would be fair. They're red or white. I didn't know you cared about color. That's interesting. Oh, yes. Okay, so, oh, you have them in Hungary and in white. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I have white stars on the outside, for the outside to hang in the windows. And then inside I have these glorious red stars, like the one you showed, like the one I showed you. And they have like a gold foil lining on the inside. So when you put lights in them, they have this kind of golden look. All right, I'm going to put those shoes over there. And let's see. I also have, so we have the activity. Oh yeah, there's one more other funny thing I'd show you. This is hilarious to me. Look what they have. This is, there we go. Let's see. There we are. Specialized toilet paper for the holidays. I've never seen this in the US ever. Even though in the US they do have printed toilet paper, but this is like specifically for the holidays here. And I bought it from Matthias, and I put it on the toilet one day and he didn't even notice. Apparently he's used to this sort of thing. It was so strange to me. Let's see. You enjoyed the times. You were in Sweden during the winter time. Julmust is awesome stuff. Can't get in. Yeah, you know, I've never tried it. I've never tried that before. I've been really sick, and so I haven't been able to get out at all. Matthias actually bought the gingerbread house and like the relevant stuff for us today. And just like a day after is when my doctor gave me some meds that allowed me to go to town yesterday. So that's good. But in general, it's been really rough. So I didn't even notice stuff like that. Julmust is like stuff I have to see in the store to remember about. I've never actually tried it yet. So Okay, so okay. Interesting, Jesse. Have a lot of specialized holiday items. Yeah, in the US they do have soap and decorations for every single room in the house. I don't know if they have paper towels. They have Ziploc bags that are specialized winter, and they have those little temporary plastic containers. The Tupperware that's like disposable Tupperware. It's so funny because you notice when you move to Europe from the US, you notice how little trash you generate and how little Ziploc bags you use, how you don't use those. You don't have any need for specialized plastic, like those disposable plastic containers, because you know, if you buy something, Chinese food, it comes in little plastic containers, so you use that. So yeah, it's really strange. Soap is a gift until you try it. Until suddenly an area is on fire. Oh dear, that sounds terrible. Merry Christmas, Sarah. Oh, let's see. Oh, poor Dark Rain. I'm sorry, Dark Rain. We apologize for you being sick. I hope you get better soon. So yeah, so we got that. I also have some snacks, which we can have a little bit later. I was thinking about snacks either intermittently with the gingerbread house or after. I have organized my table. I have not actually opened this box, which might have been a mistake. I don't know how big this thing is. I do have a turntable, so hopefully we can get a good view on this thing. I hope my webcam is up to the task. I think it should be. We'll see, I guess. So let's get to the other view here. This one. Aha! Thank you. Thank you, thing. I appreciate you doing. Why did it do this? I don't understand this thing. I do not understand this. All right, let's figure this thing out. What is going on here? Properties, deactivate, activate. Thank you, thing. Why do you have to be such a pain in the socks? I don't know. Just wants to be a pain in the socks. All right, let's see what we got here. So I have the main thing, and it looks like, I think it's just low resolution on this camera here, but it should be tolerable. I hope it's going to be okay. Otherwise, we can use the main camera, but we'll just have to raise it up and show it to you every few minutes. I think this is probably going to be all right. Kind of unloading stuff from this bag. All right, we got stuff and things, which is always necessary. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, saffron, of course. I forgot that was in there. Yeah, we're not going to put saffron on top of this thing. It was just on sale, so I thought I'd get some. Okay. Sorry for that noise. Good Lord. All right, so what we have is they said this is a thing that I would not have known, is that this box doesn't have any of the decorations. So you got to buy your own. So I got some candy canes. I got some, let's see, we have baking glue. Hello. There we go. Baking glue. And we have icing. Other icing. And then I have unicorn icing. We're not making unicorns, but this house requires many different colors as is shown in the picture. And then we have our little candies that we can put on top. Now, I was going to get some more sprinkles and stuff. Cat, refrain, please. I do actually have some other sprinkles and stuff that I have for normal life, which we can also get out in a bit. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see. 2 pounds of dough you have to bake. No, you don't have to bake it. That's the whole point. Gingerbread, apparently, is a highly specialized science, so I hear. Nobody in Sweden bakes gingerbread because they know it is a futile futile endeavor. Because it's either turns out too hard, too soft, or too something, too inedible. Anyway, here we also have some lovely saffron. Very expensive stuff. In America, I always tell people this, in America, you can get a whole jar of saffron, and it costs the same as every other spice. And I never understood that. I mean, I understood it until I came to Sweden, where this is half a gram. Is it half a gram? It is. Half a gram of saffron will cost you about €4, or a little bit less than €4, I guess. $3.50 maybe. So. Oh, you worked at Marabou. Cool. Yes, Cat, get the bag. No, Cat was chasing a toy across the floor and sort of like skidded into a bag there. Silly thing. All right. So let's see. This appears to open from this side. But yeah, I've got some fun Swedish Christmas snacks that we can have. Man, I'm really disappointed about them damn stars. He should not make them so badly. That's really awful. Okay, so how am I supposed to open this from here? Hello? Maybe I'm supposed to do... Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to do that. Okay. It wasn't immediately obvious. Now, this should be a walk in the park. I'm actually very good at assembling things. So it should not be too bad. And I'm very good at making things. It is indeed, Michael. It is the most expensive spice in the world. Oh, very good political tourists. Oh, political disaster tourists, of course. Yes. You must be having a field day with the political disasters that are happening in the world right now. Okay, so I don't know what to assemble this on. I assumed it had some sort of base. It has absolutely no instructions. That sounds great, as always. So we got roof tiles. We have... It has absolutely no base. Dude, what the hell? This is crazy. How does this not come with a base? What the hell? Oh, it has instructions on the back here. I'm just like, what the fuzz? You know? You know what? I'm gonna get a... Oh, God, it's not... Dude, this is supposed to be... playlist shuffling. I will... Alright, I manually switched it. Let me know if it does that again. Because it should be shuffling thing. Sorry about that, Jesse. I apologize. I have this weird idea that like it switched to the next track and then it did a repeat on it. And I don't know why it would do that. But, you know, software. No idea. I have no idea. All right, anyway, I'm going to get a cutting board, I think. I think that's the most sensible thing to acquire in this situation. Let me get a cutting board real quick. Eleonora, refrain, please. Please refrain, Kath. Is this big enough? Yes, it is. Okay. So I found a cutting board. I think this is the most sort of sensible thing I can place this thing on. And maybe my little whirly thing. Oh, yes, it will work, won't it? Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, this is good. Okay, cool. So I've got the twirly-whirly thing. I can maybe... Should I zoom out this camera a little bit? I can. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Logitech. Properties. Configure. Camera. On zoom, please. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if that's okay. Move that. There we go. That might be better. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I don't usually use fake candles, so I'm not really familiar with that idea, but yeah. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I do have a fake gingerbread house with a little fake, well, not fake LEDs, but LEDs in it. But the... Oh, it changed tracks. Oh, no!
At BYT Super Shattered $2.
Aw.
Good to see you live. Cutting board is good
Thank
idea.
you so much,
Right,
Be
bulb
White.
emoji.
Aw, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Kuyul to you, and Merry Christmas. Okay, so let's see. We got these bits. Oh, dear. There's crumbs. Crumbs! Okay. Got crumbs. All right. Brushing off crumbs that way is not ideal. We found this out. We're going to have to use our icing glue immediately. Right. Okay. Fine. Emergency. Architects. Engineers. Stand by. All right. We're going to get to try out the baking glue first. Hooray. Oh my God, what is this entry? Holy crap, this is huge. Can I get this off? Yes, okay. Well, I expected there to be a little bit more of like... I might need a knife, actually. Okay, does this work? Hello? Oh my God, this is so hard. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to place in hot water before use. All right, I'm gonna make some hot water real quick. Do I need to do that with this one? Probably not. You know what? I'll go and get the hot water going first. The sigh is real, man. I feel like I shouldn't have these problems. But you know what? To be fair, Matthias did tell me I should do this first. Well, the song just ended. Let's see if it's doing it again. Okay, maybe it's because it's not saved as a playlist. Oh, crap. I know why it did this. Oh, God. I had bookmarks. It's on the bookmarks page, not the... Damn Winamp changed crap, and I can't figure out anything anymore. Oh, so now I realize I just deleted all my good bookmarks. I thought it was like a temporary playlist. It wasn't. All right. Okay, let's stop this and we'll get... Playlist. Can I just do a playlist, people? I hate when life goes like this. Why couldn't life be like that right now? Like, it was good yesterday. Life was good yesterday. Life was perfect yesterday. Okay, now it's not allowing me to make a temporary playlist. Why can I not just do a temporary playlist? Please, thing? Can I please do this? Just shuffle these things. Have we heard this one yet? I don't know. See you later, Dark Rain. Building an icing assembly station. Yeah. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so now we have issues to solve. This is great. We have new problems. Hashtag new problems, right? This is kind of good. See you later. Oh, no, I thought, Michael, you were leaving. No, you're just saying bye to Dark Rain. Okay. So we are currently not succeeding very well. Why do they do this? Oh, you know why I bet they do it? I think they do it because they want this icing to harden, I bet. So if you heat it up, you put it together while it's warm, and then it hardens. I bet that's the thing. So we'll leave it in there for a bit. And we could do something else in the meantime, though, if you want. Damn, I can't believe I deleted those bookmarks. Oh, that's not good. One has bookmarks. I just don't like this new interface that Winamp had. New, I say. It's been like that for a few years, but like, yeah. I haven't used it for a long time. I typically, yeah, my life has changed a lot. So what do we do until then? Also, I'm really annoyed that the camera is very fuzzy. That's not great. Anyway, what you want to do? Should we play a game or something else? We could play Whiskerwood if you want. Yes, it did shuffle. That's a bit annoying that it didn't work properly. Hey, Betty boy, how you doing? So, any suggestions? Anybody have any preferences? You want to play something? I could do Whiskerwood. I don't really want to start a new Factorio game, but I don't mind starting a new Whiskerwood game. Winter Wonderland Factorio mod? You know, I don't know. Well, we're here for you, Betty boy. That's why we have this stream. So it's a rough time, you know, if you have to spend Christmas alone. Obviously, I'm alone. Though, you know, having boyfriend existing does help for sure. He has to work. Somebody asked me about it in Discord, and I'm like, well, you know, somebody's got to make sure everybody gets to and from their Christmas celebrations. So I'm sure tonight there'll be plenty of people coming home drunk. So, new randomized Factorio run. No, that doesn't sound fun. Swedish confectionery guide. I bet it'll have a lot of licorice. Yeah. Swedes do love their licorice, that's for sure. All right, so I should put this stuff away for now. And do we want to play something, or do you want me to show you the Swedish snack stuff? What do you think? I think we need to have at least 20 minutes for that icing to sort itself out. And that's going to be in 17 minutes. Does this one need any kind of No, this one has no instructions on it. It should be fine. Yeah, a lot of people are annoyed with family events, that's for sure. It's kind of I always wonder, if people don't like going, why do you go? I wouldn't go. And I haven't gone. I remember when my grandmother died, the one that I didn't like, I didn't go. Because, first of all, I didn't want to see her in her casket. That seemed weird to me. I don't really understand that idea. I don't really like looking at dead people. And then... I just didn't want to go because there were some nasty people from my father's side of the family who were just really horrible to my mom. And I'm just I don't go. Forget it. Nope. Not into that. Cats are getting into mischief again. How do you mean drag? Do you mean they'll physically manhandle you? Because if they would, then I'd just play like a rock, like a stone, Guilt, shame, you don't have to suffer that if you don't want to. You don't have to feel guilt or shame. It's up to you to feel those things. Yeah, I understand that, Michael, for sure. And I'm sure you don't bring down the fun. I'm sure that you bring up the fun, because I know that you're a very cool person, for sure. But yeah, I get it being hard, because for a long, long, long time I didn't have anybody. But yeah, you guys, with people dragging you, they're not dragging you. If you refused to go and didn't move and didn't allow your legs to work, they would not drag you. I promise you that. They would give up. They're not going to manhandle you or carry you into a vehicle. So that's not a thing. People don't do that. You just have to show you're more stubborn than they are. Take it from a person who is more stubborn than anybody. And yes, we are here together. We're having some fa-la-la moments, that's for sure. Well, I'm glad you're going to get your kids tomorrow, Michael. That's great. And they'll get to play with those fun cars. You got them. I don't think caring for yourself is being selfish. That's not the same thing. I think that avoiding toxicity is a very valid reason to not go somewhere. And that's not being selfish. That's just, I think it's being healthy and making sure that you are healthy and you're not allowing your mental health to suffer for what reason? But what possible reason could there be of benefit to everyone that you go? If you're miserable, how is that going to, bring up anybody's enjoyment of the event? That I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. So it's weird. So a very strange idea. I'm trying to think of something to entertain you guys. What can we do? I could play an incremental game. I got a really cool one the other day. Those are fun. You can chat and increment at the same time. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh yes, one thing I got. These are from Ika. Can't really see much here, but they are roasted, smoked almonds, and they're not like roasted almonds. They actually have a smoky flavor that's like very savory, very good. Indeed, political tourist. Well, you don't have to take after your folks. You seem to be a pretty cool person, so I can only imagine your folks were like my folks, kind of terrible. So don't let them guilt you. Don't let them make you feel bad. You just be your own person. And they're gonna have to learn that you're not gonna be pushed around. That's all. Yeah, you can't pick your family, that's for sure. God, this is so good. I asked Matthias to get me some special the other day. They're so good. I'm very annoyed about this window. I should have paid attention to how I was holding it. It's my bad. Alright, let's see. I can move this here. So I did not budget for like a change of plan mid-plan. That's kind of odd. Alright. Move those there, that there. Do is I'm gonna pop out the chat. And then I'm going to open them. I'm gonna pause the music for a tiny second, and then I'm gonna get this game out. We're gonna play Space Rock Breaker. This is a really good game. I think I played the demo of this on YouTube. Not sure. I think I did. Let me mute the desktop audio for a tiny minute. Because it always starts with really loud sound, these games. I don't understand it why. They should have the volume turned down to like near zero and then let people turn it up instead of like having it at ear-shattering levels every time you open a game. It's quite weird that way. Okay, let's see. Come on, game. Start. Let's go. Hurry up. Oh, where did my thing go? There it is. Oh, sorry, Michael. I'll turn it back on. I'll start it from the beginning. Greensleeves is indeed a lovely, lovely tune. You know what? This person who is playing it, they called it Christmas Village. And I'm like, yo, first of all, it has many different titles. It's actually at least 4 different songs. And of course, the Christmas Carol would be What Child Is This? Greensleeves is, of course, the tune. And the words can be varying depending on what it is. But anyway, okay, let me see this thing. Let's turn off the music in this game. Turn the global volume down to like that. Let's see if that works. Now this is not making any sound at all. Why would that be? No reason that I can find. You know what? Who cares? We don't really need this. Anyway, let's start that over again. Oh no, maybe it wasn't this one. Ah, crap. Oh, it was this one here. Okay, never mind. I had the wrong one selected. Okay. They're building into a subdivision, and the plans would have turned your street into a main thoroughfare for the place. So the petition was against the thingy? I'm not sure that I really understand. Hold on a second. Let's see. Stream. Let's go to this and turn off this. Change this to this. Ta-da. Game. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that did... Oh, God. Why do you confine... Don't confine the cursor. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, man. I hate when games confine the cursor to the window. Drives me nuts. Oh, cool, Michael. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. Go back. New game. This is interesting. It didn't save my file from... I was playing on my laptop and I completely won the game. Alright, let's go. Recall, see if we can buy anything. I love this game because it's got this like Plinko thing going on here. Oh my God, this is fun. Goes very well with that track. Plink, plink, plink. Let's see, fuel. I think we get fuel. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, why did you want the thoroughfare, if you don't mind me asking? Because I don't think anybody wants a thoroughfare going through their neighborhood. All right, damage, yes. More fuel, yes. It costs fuel to fire the weapons, so that's why fuel is like really important. Oh, God. Come on, kill it. Kill it! God. All right, there we go. You have an entire Saturday night game show based on Plinko. Your simple... I like Plinko. I think it's kind of a fun thing. I mean, obviously, I like this. What was that game that was kind of like Plinko? It was like, it was almost... Oh, what the heck was it called? I don't remember what it was called. It was like a casual game. Base ship speed is important. Guns, yes. Okay, so now we should be able to get things one-shotted. Yes. Good, 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 good. There we go. Okay, all right. There we go. It's not that you wanted it. You didn't want to get involved because they might start trying to wrangle me into other town issues when you had no interest. It's a very strange idea. That's a very, very strange idea. Voltoth, I think it was something like that. Peggle. It was Peggle. Peggle and Peggle Nights. Oh my God, Peggle was great. Oh, it was fun. It was good. Yeah, it was Peggle. But yeah. Avoiding something because you're afraid of the future is a very strange idea to me. I don't really get that. Okay, there we go. I mean, especially for your own interests, if I might say. It's kind of, that one costs 2, that one costs 4. Okay, that's better. You know, I would have avoided more cars like the plague, honestly. All right. We can check on the icing in just a second. Unless you'd rather see me play something than make a gingerbread house. There's that too. Come on. Come on, game. Oh, look at this. We got enough to warp, but I don't think we have warp yet. So let's go back to the base. Go back and, oh, the skill tree. We have to wait till the stuff processes. Now, the cool thing about this game, if you've never seen it, is you can get upgrades to the score zones and the pegs, and it starts ramping up very quickly. It's super, super fun. Let's see. Yeah, city, any organizations that have a president, a vice president, a secretary, any of those organizations are horrible. I've been a part of a few, and they're not good. Oh, gold is good. Gold is really important. Fuel is more important than this thing for now. But, yeah, real life Karens indeed. Yeah. Yeah, and it's a lot. I mean, I got wrangled to be vice president and then president of a specific organization, and I just hated it so much. I don't like bureaucracy in general. I am highly allergic, so it's a mess and a half, really. Oh, whoa, that was a naughty one. Required 2 hits to get. Come on. Can I warp? No, I can't warp. I tried to. Come on, come on. Dude, oh no. But look at this. We got 2 gold. Watch what gold does to us. Gold is good. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Come on, plink, plink. Let's go. There goes the gold. Gold, gold, gold. Watch what it does at the bottom. $50. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. All right, so this is 500 for space mines and then mining laser. That's fun. Yeah, duplicator's good. Extended reserves. We need the other thingy. We need this. Warp drive. Oh, yes. $50 every time we fulfill a quota. Yeah. Fuel for each ore collected is very good. Okay, I mean, it doesn't really matter right now, but I mean, it is something. There's 0.2 fuel. Oh, we're getting missiles. Oh, sexy missiles. Check that out. We're getting ore for days now. Awesome. We're not getting much gold, though. That's the important part. There's one. Or did we get another one? Come on, come on, come on. Shoot stuff. Shoot it. Go. Dude. Okay. Let's see. Recall to base. But you could walk outside, Jesse, and just take a walk and get some fresh air. Post-COVID changed things a lot. Aw. Oh, Matthias, you're so funny. An awesome gingerbread house with gold duplicators and missiles. God damn. You know, you're right. I think you're right. Okay. Yeah. Could be. Well, the problem was, you know what happened? You told me at the store and I forgot to warm up the icing. The glue icing. Oh, I'll show you. We have a current disaster, actually. We haven't even started, and we have this tiny disaster. I'll show you this. I don't know how long you've got, but oh, I have a little turntable. Oops, I didn't show you this. Here we go. Nope. Oh, cursor confined to window. All right, let's go back here. Turn this on, turn that off. Okay, there we go. Got our turntable. And when I tried to brush off some crumbs, we had an architectural disaster, as you see. So I went to get the icing glue, and lo and behold, it had not been warmed up. I'm not sure who was Oh, for God's sake. What happened? Hello? Oh, for God's sake. Hello? Can someone hear me? Yay! Oh, God. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, I am so sorry, everyone. Oh, yes. Okay, you're here. Yeah. I was just saying, sir, you are very naughty, and I have that message on the other window. I'll try not to get too distracted. Anyway, I want to pop out chat again here. So, all right, I was explaining about this thing. I wasn't actually heavy-handed. I apologize for this architectural misconstruction or deconstruction, as the case may be. So the thing is that when I picked up the thing to brush off the thing into the trash, which is below and down beside me, I might have picked it up from the wrong angle of the gingerbread. So it wasn't heavy-handed so much as awkwardly handed, perhaps. Now, I have discovered the difference between baking glue and regular icing. And that difference is the baking glue is very, very hard when it is not hot. So we're doing the thing. Now I will get one more thing. I need a knife because I forgot to bring it. Sorry for the mix-up. I think what happened is when I got up, the thing hit my Stream Deck, which created the end screen thing, which is what I normally use for a video. So that was my bad. I've got a variety of implements here. I've got a spoon. Ah, yes, a spoon to use with this end. Knife here, and also a butter spreader thing. So let's see what we can do with this thing here. Let's see how workable this stuff is. Man, this is not very soft. That's also not very, not great. I'm not liking this stuff at all. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to put it onto my thing because it doesn't seem to want to stick immediately. So we'll kind of have... But I like your idea, Matthias, of a gingerbread house with lasers and missiles. I agree. That sounds like a much better fun time. I wonder if that's enough. Of course, this is a zero clearance kind of joint. So it might be too much, but it's okay if we have a tiny gingerbread villa that's slightly misshapen. Because, I mean, if it's very much in the Pippi theme, I think. You know? She was quite made do with awkward things. So it's okay if it's not perfect. I think we are all delightfully imperfect people. It's better to be imperfect than perfect, I think. Because, I mean, if you're perfect, you can't spend your life improving yourself, and then you're destined to be selfish and self-indulgent. All right, so let's see if we can press this together. Make this work. Am I centered-ish? Sort of-ish. Apologies for the quality of the camera. This is my cat cam. I feel like I should buy a better camera. I mean, I have it normally as a tiny cat cam in the corner of the screen. Oh, this came together very nicely indeed. Look at that! Wow, that's very nice. Okay. Part repaired. Fantastic. Oh, Matthias, if you're still there, I just got icing on my mouse. A thing I tried to avoid earlier. Now, where did I put the paper towels? I had them here. And then I lost them. Oh, there they are. I think the cat knocked them off. I have them now. Now I can do less licking of fingers and more dipping of fingers in water and using paper towels instead of that. Okay, good. Yeah, I just got icing on the side of the mouse. Okay. Okay, so this is one bit repaired. That's great, actually. Now then, I think what we can do is look at the box and see what they say to do. So it looks like you're supposed to join the sides of the house to the other sides of the house, and then add the portico and the chimney at the end, which makes sense. So, yay. Oh God, Matthias, I just saw your... You're more used to things being hard when hot, not the other way around. I mean, technically, you're right. I am used to things being hot when hard, so to speak. Yeah, I did put it in a pot of warm water. We were waiting for that. That's why we had the other game on. Let's see. Gingerbread needs a duplicator. Yes, I do have towels in the vicinity. I do. And icing, I'm not sure if that constitutes food. Definitely doesn't have enough zinc in it for sure. All right, so I don't know how long it takes this stuff to set. Should I test it? Don't know. Okay, let's see. Now, we have the roof. That goes on as a secondary thing. They should pack this differently, I feel. This whole thing. Let's see. Let's put this here. I can get this piece. I should have brought the bigger cutting board. I didn't think I'd have enough space. Now, the question is, or the annoying part is, all of the edges of this gingerbread house, none of them are square. So I'm really not sure which ends I'm meant to attach to what. In fact, they're sort of, because of the baking process, they're kind of at 45-degree angles. So it's very interesting here. Hey, Peter, how are you doing? There we go. We can sort of like, let me check this video angle here. All right, I should move this camera slightly up. There you go. Now my picture's in the way here. Oh my God. Okay. Let me move this Oh, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Here, I'll put myself over there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I feel like I should get a sanding block and sand this down. Look at the edges here. Can you see how crunkly those edges are? They're really not great. I do have sandpaper. However, if I use sandpaper, it won't be edible. And the crumbs actually taste okay. Yeah, I could break off the crumbs. I think that might be good. But I do feel like this should come with sandpaper or some kind of abrasive, because the edges are definitely not straight in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, I think... Oh my God. So check this out. Oh, I can't even show you this. So if I put this up to the light source, this is curved. The edge is curved there, and this edge is curved as well. Now I know why people don't succeed in putting together gingerbread houses. Because I've heard that's a thing. You know, we'll try. But I think it might be a slightly difficult endeavor. Let's try it this way. Also, I am wondering if this stuff is not warm enough. As it is really quite difficult to spread this icing. Because I think for this side I'm going to need a lot of icing. Not just like little bits like this. Starting to feel like this is a scam product. Gingerbread houses. Because if none of the areas are square, yeah, that's not great. So there we've got one edge, and it's got to go on thick here. Gingerbread house with toothpaste. It's not toothpaste. You know, that was one of the things that weirded me out about moving to Sweden, actually, is Swedes eat a lot of food in tubes. And this is not a thing in America. In America, really the only thing in tubes is toothpaste. I think they have denture cream, which is basically denture glue in them as well. So, yeah, the connotations for tubes and food was not great. All right, we're just going to leave that as like that. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Yeah. I need edible epoxy is what I need. Yes. Food glue is not going to do it. Really, Jesse? Okay, I guess I don't have that in Canada. Yeah, food in tubes. We have many. I could bring them out if you want to see them. I've got caviar. I have various cheeses. I have like brie. I've got green cheese. I've got, they put other cheese too. I have reindeer and cheese in a tube. It's quite good. It's very good. All right, let's try this disaster waiting to happen here. Okay. I feel like I need my square as well to properly get this too. Okay, let's see. Let's set this squarely on the cutting board, or close to. I'm gonna get out my square because I feel like I need it. Oh, this is an inside square. Crap. We need the other square. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Leave it to KOS to have a square right by her desk, right? Am I right? Oh no! Where's the ruler bit? Oh no! Oh well, I do have a square. I have a small square here. This'll do. This will do. Alright, so is this square? That's fine. Now the other side, this side is definitely not square. Night. Night. You know what I should have done is I should have drawn, put a square on a piece of paper and aligned it that way. Because this is... All right, that'll do for now. Let's see the other side here. That's the way I can fix it, is just align it with this side. Yeah, that's better. We don't need squares for this. Technically. I mean, we do. I mean, we're engineers here. Come on. This is the thing we do. You naughty thing. What's this? Let's just say I agree. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, I have some cheese here. See? Cheese. This is green cheese, which we can have later on gingerbread. It's very tasty. Really? You don't have food in a tube in Belgium? Burger cheese in a can. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the cutting board has it actually, you're right, it does have square edges where the ends are joined on. So I could have used that. That's a good point. But yeah, so far nobody's impressed that I have actual squares right by my desk. I'm disappointed, guys. All right, let's get my spreadery thing back. I feel like as I'm squeezing more from the center of this bottle, it hasn't warmed up very well yet. So it's a little bit tougher, but I'm hoping we can get most of it done and then be able to decorate the whole thing. I might also have to reach for some more pills because I think they're wearing off. They're definitely wearing off. Let's just put it that way. You're impressed. I have much more as well. I've got sandpaper here. I actually do have sandpaper within arm's reach, or well, I have to turn the chair around, but yeah. And I have many other tools nearby. Because I make stuff. I used to be a craftsman, so I used to be woodworker. So I have, of course I don't have the big tools because I live in an apartment, but I have a lot of the small tools, that some of which I brought with me, some I had to kind of rebuy because I thought I wouldn't need them. But yeah, I have my measuring thing. What is it called? I have an awl, and I have a, what is that thing called? It's like it measures thing. It's an electronic measuring tool. I don't know what it's called. Not right now. What's the last project you sanded on? Oh, well, I made some cat screens for my windows so the cats don't fall out, because I don't live on the first floor, so definitely didn't want the cats to fall out. And so I made cat screens with sort of chicken wire on them. The cat netting they sell on Amazon, by the way, is garbage. It tears super easily. And so anyway, I made these cat screens, and they're perfect. They work real well. All right, so now what we're gonna do is place this here, and then, okay. There we go. I have a vague desire to sort of like smooth these areas out here. But I don't know if it's going to matter at all. So we're going to cover it with icing, I think. I guess for structural integrity, it'll be fine. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, good. Oh, crap. All right, so this definitely shifts. It has not dried yet. Calipers, yes, thank you. That's what they're called, calipers, of course. Can't believe I forgot how to say that word. All right, so now we do the roof, I think. That's the next part, which is a weird thing. It's a kind of a stupid thing, because when you put this roof thing on, it doesn't touch the wall. It only touches the gabled part here. It only touches this part, and it doesn't touch the side. So putting the roof on doesn't make this thing more stable at all. Not really. I guess it'll hold these things relatively okay. I don't know. But I'm glad I made it the way I did, because, oh, what is going on here? Okay, that one is falling down. Damn, do I need some like corner clamps and stuff here for this? I feel like I do. Full icing on this side here. Might tack the walls in place with what? I'm already using the glue. I don't know what else I can do unless I like literally glue cardboard onto it, because there aren't any other pieces. This is all we're given for this construction, so it's a bit iffy, I have to say. Huge piece of bread hanging off here. This is messy. A lot messier than I thought. Okay, so let's try to get this sorted out. Okay, we don't want it to stick up too far. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that seems to be all right. On this side, put a little extra there. The icing is okay, but it doesn't have any flavor. It's like just sugar. It's not great. I think that's relatively okay in terms of like the meeting point on the top here. Yes, it is getting there. Okay, and now I've learned that I went way too far down with the roof, the icing on the roof tiles. I did the right side up, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So now I'm learning that I don't have to go all the way down on here. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you this. Oh, God. So now the icing is not all in the right place. That's fine. Aha. All right. That's okay. Looking all right there. Ugh. The problem is like there's not much, like the bulk of the icing is sort of gone, so it feels you have to squeeze it harder and harder. And yeah, I'm just like running out of icing in the center there. Okay, let's see what this looks like. If we can align this fairly well. Is this good? Yeah, sort of. Not really. Maybe I should have done it on top of the gable instead. That would have been a smarter way to do this, I think. Okay. You can't really see it from there, but I'll try to... Oh, that's my mic. You can see how uneven the top is. It's kind of not great. like the edges come away and the middle is closer. That's not great. All right. Now we are left with a lot of small pieces here. Here. So we're going to make those happen. Or, well, assemble them onto our structure at some point. Oh, wow. Yeah, this whole structure is definitely not very steady here. Oh, God. How's this side? This whole thing just wants to fall apart. You can just feel it. It just wants to fall apart. I'm gonna go ahead and put some icing at the top of the roof here. So that was very naughty what happened there with the icing. it just like dragged half of it across the roof line. This bit over here. Yeah, it kind of curled away. It's very annoying. Pick it up. There we go. Pick it up. That's fine. Now then, I think, how do we want to do this? Actually, the fingers might be a better application item because they're nice and round and can push it into the seam and actually glue it together. And then I'm finding that it's totally sticking to my fingers. Great. Oh my god. This definitely doesn't work. No. Oh. Can I just spread it at all? No? No thing? You don't want to spread? Oh god. So basically I'm trying to like just spread glue in this gap here. And it's just not spready. It's just sticking to my hands is all it's doing. And I should mention that based on our early experiments, this stuff does not harden to rock solid either. It's hard, but then it's slightly, I don't know. But maybe if it gets into contact with air, it gets totally hard. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, something happened. A thing happened. I guess we should be happy with this. Sort of. Sort of. That's all we can claim is sort of happy, right? Alright, so... apply the white stuff, squeeze together until done. All structural integrity comes when it's all done and covered. Yeah, that's true. It's a little bit unideal, though, I have to say. Definitely unideal. Alright, so... am I still here? Yes, I'm here. Hello? Have you not been hearing me? Yeah, no, we didn't collapse. We're fine. You didn't see me, like, doing things on the video? I've been doing things the whole time. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, the problem is the gingerbread keeps peeling away from the joints. Like, it's bending. Oh, I know why. Well, that's why it bent, of course, because I was structurally manipulating the roof just then. But... but yeah, it's not a steady structure, that's for sure. Safe to say it's the best gingerbread house I've seen you make. Yes, 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 for sure. Considering this is the first one I've ever made in my whole life. All right, let's see. We can move this back to the end of the cutting board. And now we have the bits for the little portico here. Let's see. To probably... yeah, that's true. It's a villa, not a regular house. Absolutely. Wait, is that right? That can't be right. Oh, it is right. Aha. Okay, I see what we're supposed to do here. So this is supposed to be... that's not on that side, is it? No, it's on the other side. Of course it's on the other side. Not the side that it looks like it has instructions on. No, no, no. Why would we do that? That would be silly. Oh, crap. I have just caved in the wall. That is definitely unideal. Okay. Well, no, you told me it was a gingerbread house earlier, Matthias, so I will go with your opinion on this, since this is a particularly Swedish house, since we know Pippi lives here. Okay, so this thing is supposed to stick out slightly. So if we, let me just move this down here. So if we measure evenly from all sides of this thing. So how far do we want this? Like there? Okay, that's fair. Gingerbread as a food group? It definitely is. I mean, I eat enough gingerbread to know. I definitely eat enough gingerbread to know. It's definitely a food group. I mean, it does provide basic nutrition. We can say that. You did? You had a banter about gingerbread in Discord? Wow. That's impressive. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Why? It's fine, it's fine. I think it gets definitely more sticky as it's getting cooler. We might have to have another laser version of gingerbreading. So I can heat this up again. Unfortunately, this part will not provide any structural integrity to this piece, and in fact may make it collapse more, which is certainly not ideal, I think it can be argued. Ah. Well, that's interesting, Mike. So the question is, some people, like in America, they offer these ginger house kits starting like at Thanksgiving, and I've definitely seen them here really early as well. Now my question is like, I thought people always threw them away because by the time it gets to Christmas or past, that gingerbread has got to be stale, like really stale. So, does it taste good? Or is it just like, I don't know, you enjoyed it so much as a kid that you didn't care if it was stale? Alright, I'm gonna try to hold on to this as I place this thing down. Oh my god. Oh. Matthias, are you still here? Look at this. Do you see that gap? This gap? Holy crap, you could drive a truck through that gap. Or a train. You could drive a train through that gap. Like, I could literally put the spoon through that gap. It's horrible. This engineering, man. Am I right? Who designed these houses? Oh, Lord have mercy. It's awful. It literally only connects at the top. Same here. What is going on with this? Check out that massive gap. Who is like designing these things? Maybe it's the baker's fault. I can only assume it's the baker at this point. All right, I'm not even going to smooth that out because it's going to collapse the whole wall, I think, if I do. And then the whole wall decides to fall down, of course. I'm kind of looking forward to the dismantling and eating of this thing because it's going to take ages to solidify, honestly. We might have to eat it tonight. All right, this is a disaster and a half. Like, it really is. Oh, Lord. I don't know who designed this thing, honestly. Yes. This is not those kind of gaps. These are gaps that don't have natural, functional you know, tenons to fill them. These are gaps that are an engineer's worst nightmare. This is like having, I don't know, a meter gap in your rails. What do you think about that? That would not be fun to try to travel over. Would be one hell of a bump you'd not recover from, that's for sure. That would be a mess and a half. I guess we'll do fish side up, sure. But no, you don't need micrometer precision. You definitely need millimeter precision, though. Not 1 millimeter, but maybe 3 millimeters, and that's at least. I mean, the one is half a centimeter, the other is a full centimeter of gap. I mean, it's crazy amount of gap. This is not good gappage. Not like, you know, the kind of gaps we enjoy. Just a meter would call the comfort issue. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, of course. I shouldn't be surprised. Swedish Viking engineer, am I right? Okay, so now we have the next phase is to glue this roof onto here. So I'm going to attempt to be smart. I think I might not be smart because I think I should have put this icing on first before the top layer. I didn't really think about it that way, but I'm trying to think, maybe I should unglue it and then reglue it, because if I try to use the tool here, it's going to push the wall back further. But then again, we're going to have to push the wall back anyway. Oh, dear me. But, you know, the issue at Key is not making the houses. The issue is eating them. And, like, if one makes it... Because usually I hear people say they make it early, like around, you know, American Thanksgiving or something, and then they eat it on Christmas. So... You know, after it's been sitting on the table or whatever for a month, it's got to be stale by then, you'd think. Oh, that actually turned out okay. Not too much wall shifting there. Jesus, this is really... It's not glued to the sword properly. Should I save this for you, Matthias, so you can see these gaps when you get here tomorrow? Just apply more white stuff and more. You know, that's the issue, is that this white stuff doesn't become completely hard. So I don't think that's going to help us. And by the way, man, this turntable is awesome. I actually bought it for painting, but this is a very good use for this thing for sure. I think I would not make a gingerbread house without one. Though I suppose if you have a fancy cutting board or any cutting board, you can just sort of turn it around. But for streaming, it's nice. Okay, so there we go. Now this should have no gap problems applying the roof. I think that should be okay. No, I can't put the glue on the roof because then I don't know the positioning. That's the problem with that. All right, let's just shove this here. And then call it good. Okay. Portico has been assembled. There we go. We have a thing. We have a thing. Oh, you can't see the microphone is in the way. So this is our current house situation. I think I'll put the view up here because we're doing the chimney next. That's funny, Mike, about stealing decorations. My my family never bought a gingerbread house for us to make. So that was kind of unfortunate. This is interesting. This is a gingerbread house with a chimney that has interesting dimensions. Okay. So, all right, this will be interesting. God, I need sandpaper so bad. But then I can't eat it. Ugh. I could sand it against itself, though, a little bit. This is what I'm doing currently. I'm just, like, sanding it against itself. It's an interesting idea. Now, how do we do this? I think we need to make 2 ends square and 2 ends unsquare. Okay, so we have 2 bits that fit this way, and the other 2 fit the other way. I don't think it matters which ends are where, so I'll put the cut ones on the outside. Yes, okay, let's do that. Let's put icing on both cut ends. Sorry, you guys should tell me, like, I wasn't leaning forward enough to show you, like, the icing application here, because I didn't even notice. I'm so focused on, like, what I'm doing that I didn't watch the stream. Icing is running out, so it's hard to squeeze with one hand now. So there we go. We have one piece done. Oh, and I also need to put icing on the underbits as well. Sorry I'm not able to read chat much, or at least it's like slightly delayed. I feel bad about that now. I'm just like... There she is. Have a great evening. I'll see you later. Yes, take care of those drunken revelers and you make sure they get home safely. Everything can be fixed with white edible icing. God, you're so naughty. Oh, too funny. All right, let's see. I always love when Matthias comes to the stream. He must have had his break around now, I would guess. Okay, let's see. This is... Oh, sorry, I'm just... There we are. Okay, so I've put icing like on 3 sides of this piece, basically. So it can stick down as soon as we stick it to the sides. So be white. Can you message me on Discord and I can tell you all about moving to Swedenland. We do speak English here. Well, like 99% of people do. They started a program, I think it was like in the 50s or something, where English is always taught as a first language. So everyone from the age of kindergarten learns English and Swedish. So that's a thing. But yeah, they take everyone. You just do need to have a visa or an EU passport, and I can give you some ideas about that Because if you have ancestry from any EU country, you can get an EU passport fairly easily. So, but yeah, I would love for you to just message me on Discord and we can just chat about it, or have a voice call or something, whatever you feel like. Because I have never regretted moving here. It's the best decision I ever made in my life. It's very, very good. And considering the world right now, it's a very safe place to be, I would say. Okay, so let's assemble. Imagine if I did this. Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, yeah, I was thinking, hey, we could do it this way. But you can't see very well. No, I think it goes this way. So there's one side. Let's get the other side stuck on here. This is very, very sneaky here. Sorry, I'm not giving you the best camera aim. Oh, for God's sake. All right, fine. Okay, you want to be this way? Game? Thing? Yeah, just send me a DM, and I am more than delighted to talk to you about it, because I've tried to encourage so many of my friends, especially if they're in a non-European country, to move to Sweden, because it's just like the difference is night and day. Well, maybe, I don't know, earth and sun, perhaps. It is a vast, vast difference of society and culture, and made my life a lot better for sure. Okay. This I feel is going to look terrible. I'm not really sure if I care or not. It's hard to tell at this point. God, it's not like normal glue. Why is this not like normal glue? It should be better than normal glue because you can eat it. Okay. All right. No, I mean, most people are living on the sun right now. The ad key. They're in a hot hellfire damnation state. They don't even know it. It's very sad. Okay, let's go here. Not most people, I should say. I would say that people living in certain countries are not even aware how bad it is. Is that a good way to say it without trying to get too political? Now I'm finding that I can't press this down as much as I would like to, because it's sort of initiating a collapse of the entire house. So there's that. Be white. I think that it depends what industry you're in. Like if you're in healthcare, you definitely have to speak Swedish. If you're in programming, no, you don't have to speak a word of Swedish. I know actually a couple of Americans who've moved here and they're employed by Paradox, and they don't speak a word of Swedish. So, I mean, even after living here for 2 years, they don't speak a word of Swedish. So, yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of companies that do either are all English or do business in English. So that's not really too much of a problem. Okay, oh my God, this is actually working. I'm gonna go wash my hands and then I'm going to change the view because I don't want to get my mouse full of icing again. All right, I also brought like a wet cloth and a towel with me so that I can make life easier in future for myself with washing hands and such. Okay. Dear Lord, we finished this stuff. We finished the stuff. Just wipe the top of this thingy. So what industry are you in, Be White, if you don't mind saying? Maybe we can help with that. I mean, like, if you're a doctor or a nurse, then, like, you need to speak Swedish and probably be, like, study the Swedish terms for things, because they're definitely different than in English. Okay, so we finished that part. Let me unzoom this camera so you have a better... Oh my God, my whole desk has crumbs on it now. Oh Lord, there's crumbs like crazy. This is like become a crumbopolis. Very sad situation with crumbs. Too many crumbs. All the crumbs all the time. Okay, gonna decrumb ourselves. Hey Richard, how you doing? All right, where's my mouse? There's the mouse. Okay, let's sort out the camera. Properties. Configure. Zoom. There we go. Aha! Let's see if we can adjust this slightly. Okay, there we have the whole thing in shot. Perfect. Okay. Find solid land on the sun. You can climb it. Hey, we're talking about moving from the sun. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not, you can't see the whole thing. I have this thing filling the screen, so I had to cut off some of it, so I need to adjust that again. Properties, configure, again. Oh, my head. I need to get my head medicine, I think, very shortly. Okay, let's go again. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Fantastic. Cool. Apply. I'm going to go and get my pills real quick. And yeah, things. Emma, where are you? Where's my meow meow? Meow meow? Where's my cat? All right. So what are we going to do here? We are going to look at what we have. So we have these guys, which I think we can glue on with regular icing. I don't think we need icing glue for that. You know what? I'm going to go and put this icing glue in the hot water again. All right. Sorry, I'm kind of disorganized. I apologize. Anyway. But yeah, we're not talking about living on the sun. We're talking about living on a humane earth. It's great stuff. All right, so we have these candies here. We also have candy canes, which are here. I was thinking if we want straight stuff, we could break the candy canes and add straight things. Now, the major straight things are, of course, these vertical bits here, but the candy canes aren't long enough. However, they could be put on as like decoratively, like this kind of situation if we wanted to. Or we could turn them to the side to be like, you know, showing the front like that. We could do that. That might be actually kind of nice. I like that idea. So we have that idea. Let's see if we can get some that are not broken. Sometimes I hate the packaging of these candy canes in general because, like, sometimes when you break them out, they break. So you have to be real careful taking them out. So what do you think about this? Do we like this idea? Or do we want to, like, cut the candy canes and do them as, like, accents on the roof? Or what do you guys think? Any ideas? Thoughts? No thoughts? Let's see. And we also have the icing here. We have white, lots of white icing and some amount of, like, smaller amount of the colored icing because it was required for this project. They had, like, huge tubes of the colored and I'm like, why do we need all that icing? So I just decided to buy the small ones. We don't need the big ones. I mean, I don't decorate cakes ever. I have not made a cake since I've been here, so. Hello, cat animal. There's a cat animal in shot. I don't know if you noticed or not. Oh my God! Stop claiming. Stop claiming the house cat. Jesus. Oh my God. You're not supposed to claim the house. At least she likes the house, man. Oh my God. You cute little fuzzy animal. You just make a person laugh, man. You just make a person laugh. Hmm? Hmm? You murring at me? Yeah? Okay. What you think, cat? What you think? Candy cane on either side of the door? Yeah, we could do that. We have to stick them to the background, though, because the door ain't gonna hold them. And plus, the way the roof sticks out on the portico, it's kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking on the corner to cover the wild icing. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about. Let's see. Because on either side of the door, we'd have to have it next to the building, and that would kind of cover the windows. And it would have to be almost diagonal, sort of. Because, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking here on the sides. That would probably be the best. And just glue that with regular icing, I think. Let's try that. Gonna try to move in. You know, one thing that occurred to me, I wonder if it's easier to... What is this? Am I supposed to cut this? I guess I'm supposed to cut this. Oh, thank God I have scissors. Okay. That went everywhere. She will get hungry sooner or later. Then the classic gingerbread troubles start. Do I eat in my house or live in it? Oh my God. That's too funny. Yes, Emma. What is it, Emma? Yes, Emma. Can you hear her when she's meowing like this? Emma. Hello? Hello. Okay, let's see if I can arrange this. I don't know how stiff this icing is going to be. Oh, God. Okay, this is easier to pipe, that's for sure. But I don't know how sticky it is. I guess we'll soon find out. It doesn't feel very sticky, I have to say. But it might be just enough. I mean, we're not looking for structural integrity. Okay, there we go. That looks nice. I like this. It's good. God, these candy canes aren't straight either. Gee, nothing is straight, man. Freaking nothing is straight. The cry is real, man. I don't like when things aren't straight. Come on. Okay, let's see. Maybe I should try to have the camera on the other side next time. Unfortunately, there's a wall on the other side, so there's a little bit less room to play around with such things. Aha! Nice! No, I can't make my own icing. I'm not going to do that on stream. That takes a long time. Forget it. I buy things for a reason. I also don't have a piping bag either. And that is messy AF. Messy as fuzz. So we are not going to do that. Absolutely not. This icing is equally untasty. You're not straight either. Oh, man. I didn't say I didn't like straight people. I mean, I didn't like crooked people. I mean, well, crooked. There's in America, crooked is like, you know, you're a crook. You're a thief. Or you're into some form of illegality. And I doubt either of you are. So we're not going to count those charges against you. Okay, we're totally going over the windows, but we don't actually care. So we could look at the box. They have instructions here. But I'm okay with like, oh man, see, look at this. This they did before putting the portico on. But in the instructions, they say to do all that first and then decorate. They have deceived us. They have deceived us. Darn it. Okay, cat. The cat is entering the picture again. Hello. What do you need? Cat, you are not supposed to come here right now. No. Nej. Inte. Cat. Look at this cat. Cat with the tail. Naughty little tail. She's like walking back and forth. Emma. There's a window next to my computer. So, all right. So what do we want to do next? I'm kind of tempted to do some like roof stuff. That's the most festive part anyway. Yes, the canes are definitely wrapped in plastic. Because when I take this gingerbread house apart, I cannot eat 4 candy canes at the same time. So I'm leaving them wrapped in plastic. Don't worry, there's no kids to choke on them. The cat is the true landlord. Oh my god, you naughty person. Okay, so I have an array of flavors of icing here. Not flavors, but colors. Kind of feel like doing something fun. Let's make the roof Maybe like, do you want like pink or orange for the roof? Yes, green sleeves is the tune for sure, Dean. Otherwise known as What Child Is This in the Christmas communication? Because I was thinking to make the house blue and the shutters maybe green. And then we can do the roof with maybe orange or pink. Any preference, guys? We're doing a chat poll right now. We need interaction, guys. Guys and gals and everybody else. All the peeps. Red, green, red, orange. Words are good. I should use them properly. It would help. So move this back over here. Look at Matthias's naughty post again. What do you guys think? This is, or white. We could do white roof as well. Just thinking to get the color out could be fun. This is interesting. There's actually a tile that is knocked loose. That's hilarious. Gingerbread house in need of repairs in so many ways. Am I right? All right, well, I think probably many of you are like either fell asleep or just have the audio on or are away or something. I don't know. So I will just make an executive choice and choose orange then. White roof to simulate snow? We can simulate snow by adding white edges, I think. I wonder what that would look like. They do that in the box, right? They did a colored roof and then they did white on these edges down here, which, interestingly, it looks very much like they cheated and used a really thick gingerbread. So you're carrying on with PoE2 at the same time, so don't mind you here for the vibes. Okay, fair enough. You know what? I think that, sure, we can do white. Why not? We can do white. Crooked is so bent or curved. Yes, it can be, Michael. Yes, indeed. Oh, thank you so much, Pure Voice Girl. So glad you came to the stream. Hooray. All right, here we go. Now, I am no expert with icing, so this might be some amount of learning involved here. So we will do our best. This is scary to even start. Oh my god. Let's try vertical lines first, perhaps. Oh god, I might have to use two hands for this. That's going to be even worse. Not terrible. Okay. This is actually kind of fun. A little bit relaxing. A little bit zen. Yeah, orange accents, we can do those around the windows, definitely. Like as I get to the bottom, my hand position is changing too much. It's getting too close. We might do like orange on the chimney as well. Let's do the outline of this body shingle. Oh, dude, that was not good. No! Oh my god, a disaster has happened. Oh lord, nay, 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 into, oh god. Okay, that's not terrible. Dude, behavior sense. Okay, that's fine. That's alright. Lord. Sometimes perfect every time isn't necessary, as long as you have decent skills at fixing it. Alright, that should be okay. Now, good. We shall resume our vertical stripes here. You know what? I should have a cooking show devoted to icing things. That's what I think. We can practice just doing icing stuff. Let's just lift it up the entire thing off the whole gingerbread house. Alright, there we go. That might be a fun thing. Be like one of those ASMR streams. Got Emma meowing in the other room. She thinks I'm gonna go over there. It's a very scant hope for sure. Actually, I do have cooking on my other channel, Jesse. I absolutely do. You know about my Swedish channel? I have cooking shows on there. It's not icing, but it's actual cooking, like foods. I've done several international cooking type things, like one Polish recipe my mom taught me, and some Swedish recipes, some Tex-Mex. Mistakes, just happy accidents, yes. I wonder if I should wait for this to dry before I do the cross parts. I think I should. I think we leave this side and go to the next side. Man, that is so effortless. Oh, I should do the edges as well. Edge. It's called Refreshingly Swedish. So youtube.com /@ Refreshingly Swedish. Also, I hope you guys have been watching my new videos on Whiskerwood. I've recently started, well, I recorded like 4 videos when oh my god, that's a disaster. I recorded like 4 videos when I got my headache pills. So there is like a whole bunch of them. Not sure how long this hiatus will last, but it is lasting for 4 videos worth at least. Shift that, sort of. Dude. Oh, new problems. Huh. This gingerbread, it's like you can sort of lift the icing up. Or at worst, scratch it off. Kind of helpful. Oh. bread making. That's cool. I don't know how to make a curry, but I have made bread the other day when I ran out of bread. Well, I'd say the other day, but it was like a month ago. I don't know. I was annoyed at having to go out every single day and get bread. Not every day, but like every 2 days. Because, you know, bread, once you get it from the bakery, it gets hard and whatever. I thought, I'm going to make my own bread. So I did. It was good. It's a lot of work. Okay, this is the tricky one. Let's do the vertical piece. Then the cross here, go down. Oh. Slight fail. Slight fail. Let's see how we can fix. That's not. Oh, it is terrible. Slightly. Ah, cool, Jesse. Thanks. I haven't posted anything really recently, but I will. I have so many scripts. I've just been not well enough to. Dude, I forgot my water over there. Crap. And of course, I'm licking my fingers again. I have my water thing over here. I should use that more often. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Okay, let's redo this bottom section here. Hopefully we don't make it worse. Okay. Not great. So I'm hoping that this icing dries a little bit harder than it is right now. Oh my god, I'm actually devolving in skill here. For fuzz's sake. It's okay. Craft just requires a little bit of finesse and the ability to be willing to fix things. There we are. See? No big deal. Alright, I think I can join that up. Alright. I don't know how exciting this discussion is for you, Jesse, because I'm not saying that much. Oh my goodness. Let's see. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the Whiskerwood series. Man, I love that game so much. Possibly more than Timberborn. But I do love Timberborn as well. I really do. I love Timberborn. I love the beavers, the beaver dance. I didn't notice on the other one, but this one has a roof tile missing over here as well. Like right here. So I don't know if that means I shouldn't ice the bottom or not. Oh, that's a mess and a half. We cannot be accepting messes and a half. That's just not cool. Yeah. Well, you know, Dynamite is he probably just wants more people to talk to in the Discord, I think. Whiskerwood, I think modding is already enabled in Whiskerwood. Okay. Also, does your screen reader give you any indication of what I'm doing? What does it say? Random human doing random things. I imagine that's the guess that AI would give you. But yes, I think people are already creating mods for Whiskerwood. I haven't looked into any of them yet because I want to explore the game fully unmodded. Usually meaning many iterations of the game before I get to modded. Some games I like to play a lot of it before I get to mods. For Factorio, man, I played 600 hours without mods. I was very excited about that. So it reads when you say content, does it give you a description of images or videos? Like especially a live thing that like there's no description for yet? Okay, so this side is mostly done with the verticals. Go to this side again. We can kind of like, oh my god, look at this. Stuff sticking up. Okay, that peak broke. So that tells me that we're kind of ready to go to the scallopedy bits. That is not a word, by the way, scallopedy. I'm just like making up crap now. It's fine though, don't worry. Oh, that's naughty Ran right there. That is such a naughty junction. Lordy. No. Okay, I think that's all right. I think it's all right. It's not terrible. Not totally terrible anyway. Well, I mean, dog is better than cat, I would say. Okay. Does not and relies on alt text. Okay, gotcha. Right, so you have no clue what I'm doing other than what I say. So I'll try to be a little bit more careful here. So this this gingerbread house has scalloped shingles on the roof, and so that's what I'm doing right now is using the white icing to kind of go over them. And I'm finding the scallops to be harder. Oh no. This is a mess and a half. Look at this. I can lift that one a bit. That helped a lot, actually. Look at that. Definitely lifted it. Okay. All right. That's not terrible. I think it'll do. I think it's okay. There we go. So, next line, we are going on. I think I got a false sense of security when doing the straight lines because these ones definitely rely on more sticking power. Oh, that's all. Oh, okay. Nobody noticed. Oh, people noticed that though. Nobody noticed the other bit. Maybe. So basically when I'm pulling up, sometimes the stuff isn't sticking So that's why I'm sort of missing the curvy bits on this idea here. I shouldn't have started with the roof, I feel. I should have started with something, I don't know, smaller, like the chimney or something. Okay, let's keep on going here and try to make it... Oh, God. Did you hear that? Did you hear that meow from the Meoweek? So that was from there, and this is a partial shingle here. This could be a skill that I would like to improve. Maybe I should do like decorating streams. Just practice with you guys on a weekend or something. Just do cake decorating or something. Or gingerbread decorating. See, that is a skill for all time periods, because here in Scandinavia, we have gingerbread all year long. We do not stop the factories for a simple thing like Christmas. Come on. Or Christmas avoidance, like, I don't know, months without Christmas. We have gingerbread available every single day of the year. Because we believe in gingerbread. So I'm finding I need to press down and make sure it sticks at the junctures here of the icing things. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, for fuzz's sake. That was unideal in the extreme. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. We got it sorted. It's fine. What's wrong with the dog? I didn't know you had a dog. Is your dog, like, trained? Or is it a regular dog? Also, I think everyone else went to sleep. It's not that late, guys. Oh, Lord. Hey, Leduc, how are you doing? Good Yule to you. This is exciting. You've come just as we are icing our way out of this gingerbread house. I think I need to put in some icing here as well, if we can. You know, this is just the gift that keeps on driving me crazy. This icing, man. No, I'm wondering just if she's like a seeing eye dog is what I was wondering. That's what I mean by trained. Oh, the best row I did, I think. Huh. No, but I mean, usually you don't train your own seeing eye dog. Usually there are people who do that. As far as I understand it, anyway. I have a friend in the U.S. who trains both seeing eye dogs as well as like other service dogs, and she's not blind. Her mother's blind, but not her. That is not good here, dude. Every time I gotta learn to not do that part. It's okay, we're learning a brand new skill. I've never iced anything in my life, so we're trying our best here. Well, that's cool. I meant more than I meant like there are people who do this as a career, because not everyone is capable of training their own dog. Because I understand it's quite difficult to do so. I don't know how professional icers do this. I guess just lots and lots of practice. This is like severe pain in the socksness right here. Yeah, this is so uneven. Oi. I was gonna ask Matthias if he wanted to see the thing before I ate it, but like, maybe I won't even ask. No. No, I'm not talking to you, Emma. You can squeak as much as you want. Cat animal. Cat animal. Do not back your butt up into this house. Into. Nay. Go. Go. Nay. Proceed. Come on. Shoot. All right, good cat. God, Matthias just sent me a very naughty message, and I don't understand what it means even. He says, tell people you'll post it on your OnlyFans channel after. Oh, what is the story then? It was time to walk one of the doggos, and she goes looking for the leash, which she keeps hanging on the door. She couldn't find it. I think I know where this is going. Matthias just sent me the end of his joke. That was funny. He says, for all the people with a gingerbread fetish. Okay. She ended up looking all over her house, and it was nowhere to be found. Then she found her dog in the chair, holding the leash in its mouth. She'd been sitting there waiting for her the entire time. Yeah. Well, the dog didn't do a very good job, did it? Because the dog should have like brought the leash to her and said, hey, you know, take me for a walk. Why is this not coming up? There we go. Definitely running out of icing. It's harder to keep pressure with this thing. I'm also having a lot of trouble seeing this stuff. My eyes are like almost cross-eyed. Mostly it's these pills, I think. All right, last corner, last edge. Because I also want to use this white icing as glue icing for the candy. And any sprinkles we might seek to shove onto here. Oh, I forgot that vertical line. Okay. Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive, dog. Okay, so we have the roof done. I think it's okay. It's not bad. I think we get out the candy now, and we decide to put some on the roof. I think I'll glue it with this icing. This candy is actually not too bad. I do need a small container. Where is a bowl? I have such things somewhere. Probably in the kitchen. Some sprinkles. Oh! Packaging of stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna put these candies in a bowl here. So, bowl and candy somewhere. And I'm gonna be very non-OCD about this. You'll have to forgive me if you follow OCD's tenets as a religion. I don't want it to look too crazy. And I say that because most people have fake OCD. Now, real OCD is a very bad thing. We can agree on that. But people playing Factorio who are like, oh my god, the belts aren't straight. They're just not trying hard enough, that's all. I'm gonna put this damaged side up. Oh god, I feel like I need tweezers for this. My fingers are too... It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I can't grip these well enough. I shouldn't have. No, I shouldn't put them first. There we go. That's a thing. I think I figured out how to... Oh god, I just touched the roof from the other side. I think I figured out how to do this. So gently lay them in place. This is going to look great. Oh, wait, I haven't put any brown yet. Oh my god, I've got 2 colors of brown as well. Oh, this is looking great already. I'm loving it. This one, you, 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 you. Cool. It's funny because, you know, when I look at this house, I don't actually want to eat it because it looks way too sweet to me. It looks like way too sweet. One somewhat close by. Let's see. Yeah, I think most people have some form of obsessive compulsive tendencies. We all do. It's a scale, kind of like, what do they call it? Being on the spectrum. And goodness knows, I used to be much more of a perfectionist than I am now. I mean, true, like, really bad OCD is very, very bad. And I'm not joking about that. I would never joke about something like that. I'm just talking about, like, when people are like, oh my god, your power poles aren't straight enough, help, I'm gonna cry. And I'm like, are you serious? People with real OCD don't care about my power poles. They care about stuff in their own houses that are crooked or whatever. They don't care about me playing a game. And to that, you know, some people are like, well, I can't help it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. If I can help it, anyone can. But, you know, the real OCD sufferers definitely need, like, professional help for sure. Because I've seen some documentaries and, man, that is hard stuff. It is hard to do that life. Okay, so what do we want here? What is the next color there? I don't know. I think it looks really awesome when it's, like, randomized like this. Well, semi-randomized, I guess. It's not totally randomized. As you notice, there are no 2 colors next to each other. But I think it's nice. What do you guys think? Yes, they are kind of like M&Ms. I think they taste better, though, than M&Ms, these guys. They're a Swedish brand. They're from Marabou. They're called Non-Stop. And you know what? I got addicted to eating these for a time, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm eating too much candy, so then I stopped. Because, like, it's not great. It's not great. OCD control you. Well, I mean, a lot of people do. They do let OCD kind of control their lives. But I think a lot of it can be helped with different techniques and just, you know what? I'm not going to wash my hands 3 times at the sink today. So, And it's kind of insulting that they even call it OCD, because they like liken it to the really, detrimental, severe OCD conditions, when actually they're just talking about obsessive compulsive tendencies. But of course nobody makes a distinction. Well, I guess except me. There we go. Okay, nice. Looking good. Oh, I started with red last time. Ooh. All right, let's see. Matthias said the music was too loud, so I just turned it down a bit. Yes, that is true. The mental health space is definitely oversimplified and misunderstood. I've been watching a lot of documentaries, especially about health and healthcare and stuff. And learned a lot of stuff like that. There's people used to say multiple personality disorder. That's not even a thing. That diagnosis has been antiquated obsolete for quite a long time now. So I think it's called dissociative identity disorder, which is kind of a different thing. No, I'm not saying that the disorder doesn't exist. I'm saying that they call it something different, and it is not multiple personalities. It's basically dissociating from your main identity because of trauma, which is a very bad thing as well. Okay, what else do I want here? I usually watch documentaries on YouTube, sometimes on Netflix, sometimes... Oh, I also watch a lot on Discovery Channel. We get Discovery Plus. I mean, I think anybody can get Discovery Plus. But, of course, Netflix and Discovery are paid, and YouTube is free. And YouTube has endless amounts of them, both professional ones, but also well-researched, YouTuber ones. I think that there are quite a few that I like watching from, YouTuber people, like people like me who do stuff. Oh, I didn't tell you I have a documentary channel as well. I think I only have 5 videos or something, not very many, so. But it's there. But yeah, I researched a lot of stuff and made sure it was from actual sources. And that was before AI came out, actually, that I did mine. And I would never, ever watch an AI documentary nowadays because AI flat out lies to you. Oh, no wonder I didn't put in any oranges because there's not any appearing in the bowl. But it's crazy because I asked AI a simple question that I knew the answer to. Well, I sort of knew, sort of didn't know. It was one of these, it was a question about what people are saying in chat in WoW. They were saying 1, 2, 3, please. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And they were like, it might be an invitation to want to join the group. Or no, they said it is an invitation to want to join a group. And I'm like, what? Because they were already in the group when they were saying it. So that's not correct. In any way, shape, or form. That is not correct. And I said, please don't use information that is not verified. I only want facts. And then it made up another answer that was also a lie. So I'm not a big fan of AI at all. Or I'm not any fan of AI, I should say. There we go. All right. I have randomized the colors of these big M&M thingies. And they are looking fabulous. I'm liking it. AI does not understand Factorio at all. Yes. Yeah, indeed. Oh, wow. Yeah, cable is expensive for sure. Yeah, indeed, Desperant. Desperant, yes. Yeah, it's crazy. And even if you tell it do not make up stuff, it will never say, I don't know. It'll always just give you an answer, even if it's false, which I find insane. Like, why are we accepting of this? I don't get it. Okay, so I think maybe I maybe I also outline this roof with white and then also add candy to this roof too. $200 for only a few hundred channels, you say? Huh. Like, how do you ever have time to watch even 100 channels? I had cable back in the early 2000s, I guess, when I lived in Houston, because it was the best way of getting internet at the time. And yeah, we had, I guess, a couple hundred, or I think it was just over 100 channels, like 120 or something. And I never watched any of them. I only watched the quality channels, like HBO and Cinemax, Showtime. They probably don't even exist anymore, those channels. HBO does, but the others I don't know. And then I did watch there was like a retro TV channel. I love retro TV. Let's see if I can fix those hanging off ends here, because they are not looking fabulous. I feel like I'm getting tired because my lines are definitely no longer straight. Okay, good. $200? Wow. Is that per month? Well, that's true, Desperate. I know that to be a fact. Sometimes I'll have a conversation with a person and they'll be like, yeah, and then you find out they didn't understand half of what you said because they refused to ask you because they don't know. And yet they'll still, yeah, yes. I find that insane. Like, if you don't know, it's okay to not know. Like, why are you so afraid of saying you don't know? I respect people who say they don't know, because you know what? Asking a question means that you want to learn. And I find learning to be sort of the highest form of respect, perhaps. It's a good word. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, let's keep on going with these candies here. Okay. Looking fabulous, I think. So what do you guys think? I feel like the camera quality is really not good. I mean, I know it's not good. I think it's 720p and I'm trying to stream it. But I think I should get another camera. I could get another... my other one is an Elgato, I think. And that one will do 1440p. So, okay. So, what do we do next? We could do like the side windows because the sides really don't have much decoration. I think we could do a side window or two. Let's do that with like blue. Or we could do the chimney. Let's do the windows in green and maybe the shutters in blue. Just so we can do like things. Respect an officer who out of ignorance will ask a question rather than one who out of pride will blunder blindly forward. Yes, indeed. Ah, thanks, Michael. Yeah, indeed. That's like kind of education 101 there. I like these thingies because they have a thinner nozzle. Okay, that one almost fell off the side. All right. Going from down to up, that's for sure. Transitions are terrible. I'm having a hard time seeing at the moment. Like when I try to focus, my eyes are going like cross-eyed. Considering that, I'm doing a great job. Wow, that's jank. I think it might be worth like doing the icing first and then putting it together. Like doing the decorating first. I wonder if that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh my god. This might taste better, this stuff. This unicorn icing. Is it made of real unicorns? I asked someone that the other day. I was like, they had this, what was it called? Tomte coffee. It was at the coffee shop. I was like, Tomte chai. And I'm like, is it made of real tomte? Hey, Antonio, how you doing? Welcome. Haven't seen you for a while. We missed you in the Discord. I hope you've been okay. You're right, Jesse. We didn't actually gather the icing for ourselves here during the stream. Cannot speak to what they've done beforehand, though. I didn't watch them manufacture the icing. Indeed, Peter. I'm so excited that you're happy watching this. Let's put a little bit of like, I don't know, texture on these wooden bits here. Let's do some, this might be too much, but who cares? Oh, heavy-handed right there. Crap. Well, that's not terrible. Can sort of smush it down a little bit. All right. This is a Pippi house, so I'm gonna do the other ones the other way. Dude. Dr. Edgar did, yeah. Been busy with work and the kids, yeah. A lot of people have been really busy recently. Hope you've been okay with like the war stuff going on. Don't know if you were involved in any of that or not. Or maybe you can't say, so I'm not going to ask. Okay, there we go. Just do some. Dude. There we go. Next time anyone asks me if I believe in religion, I'll say, yeah, dudism. Seems to be my epithet of choice at the moment. Oh my god. Dude. Nate. Jesus. I mean, dude. Aha. Wait, now I can't hear the music at all. Can you guys hear it? It's just my... It's just a quieter song, I think. Okay. Barely hear it? Okay. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? All right, I'll turn it up again, because earlier it was a little bit too high, I heard. So let's see what we got here. This is... Is that better? I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. It's looking quite nice. Okay, this is getting a little bit really low. I should get a book or something. Oh, fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. Did I not say means anything and everything and nothing? Such a narrow space. This is meant to be a crooked house anyway. By the way, if you didn't know anything about Pippi Longstocking. Oh, going against gravity is not the way. Oh. Way too loud. Crap. Oh, nice. That's right. How you doing on your prime rib, right? What are you cooking with it, Jonathan? going to push down the peaks a little bit here. Very gently. I don't want to smush the whole thing. But the peaks are kind of weird. Okay. Seems-ish okay. Alright, let's do them blue shutters, shall we? Oh, train pictures. Okay, everyone, that is a good reason to join the Discord. Come and see brand new train pictures. Cool. Thank you. So Jonathan's making some roasted Brussels sprouts and asparagus. Take it over to the neighbors for dinner. Oh, that's cool. Nice. I didn't know you were going for neighbors. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, for fuzz's sake, come on. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Oh, ain't that pretty? Well, I'm sort of getting better. Hey. Kind of weird how you can sort of like push this icing around. Kind of expected it to be too sticky for that or something. Or not sticky enough. Hey Omnifarious, it's been a while. Welcome. And Merry Christmas to you, Guyul. Okay, let's put another heart picture on this window. These hearts are not called for, by the way. There is no indication on the gingerbread. But I thought I would do them anyway because hearts are nice. There we are. Ain't that nice? I like it. And you know what? We'll do the same here. I think we'll do a little design here. Again, not called for by the gingerbread, but we're going to do it again. Going to do it anyway. Dude. This icing, man. Come on, icing. Can I move that? sort of. Yeah. All right, fine. I'm just gonna scrape it off. It's fine. It is fine. But also, you see the crazy architectural madness over here. Stuff is not straight and it's not sticking together. And I haven't put any pressure on this house since we glued it the final time there. Okay, that's also bad. I feel like I should have a random cupcake sitting next to me and just put all the bad icing on it. And that still looks terrible. Well, I'll leave it. It's fine. Close enough. And then we'll put another bigger heart up here. It's weird, it doesn't want to spread very much at all. And then it just detaches. That didn't work out like I thought. All right, it'll do. Hey, Spikehead. Hey, welcome. So glad you're here. Hey, D and Wee. Merry Christmas to you too. Or as we say in Sweden, God jul. So, all right, we did good stuff on this side. I like it. So now we can do the other side. We do it the same or different. Anybody got any preferences? Oh my God, this side has a ladder. What are we doing with a ladder here? Yo, that's interesting. So, also, there's the back side too. This one has curtains and stuff. We also have the two other colors here, the orange and pink, and then we've green. We have 4 colors and white as well. Let's see. Fire escape ladder? Maybe, but I mean, there's better ways to do that. For example, oh, you can't see the colors. Whoops. Put them out of camera shot. Yeah, I have these colors. Pink and green and things. I swear this person, this company makes these to go on streams, the brand of all over it here. Red and green alternating rungs, definitely. Sure, we can do that. All right, we can do that. And the outside, maybe green. Green is stronger color, for, I don't know, trees. Trees are green. They make trees in green quite often. All right, this is going to be a rough one because it goes down quite a lot here. And plus we have, oopsies. Oh, you sneaky thing. It's I used a lot on those other windows. These are made of real unicorns, by the way, guys. They come from a box that says unicorn colors. So they probably are made from real unicorns. I wonder it says that. No, it says unicorn writing icing. Oh yeah, probably because these are from... They're not Swedish. I doubt this Dr. Edgar is Swedish. Sounds more like a German name. Okay. So we'll make the top one green. Oopsies. Green vines crawling up the ladder? Well, shoot, you should have said that earlier. Because I would have done the green, the vine, I would have done the outside in red. All right, let's just do the rungs then. Let's do the rungs, because the vines is a good idea. Oh, we can still use the vines. Don't worry, I have plans. I have ideas, guys. So let's see, pink. Wait, you used to drink out of the icing things? What? Were you like sugar starved or something? This one only has a half a rung because this is a Pippi house. Okay. So we had ideas for vines. We're gonna get vines. There's actually a flower here on the front. But I think what we'll do is we can do vines around this candy cane if we want to do that. I am severely running out of this green. I didn't think I'd need so much, but I actually like these better than the bigger icing dispensers. Because the other ones, the opening is way too big, I think. So there we've got vine. We can do some like little leaves on the side. Chiefly where I have mistakes. Wasn't that convenient? There we go. Vine for your pleasure. There we go. Okay. Kind of is a nice contrast with the candy cane. All right, so let's see. Should we make the same as the other side with the windows? I guess we can. Just do some green windows. And this one doesn't have any blue shutters. Since I'm running out of green, let's just do blue windows. I mean, you can only see one side at a time. It's physically impossible to see both sides at the same time, unless you deconstruct this villa. So let's just do... Well, it looks like they took off the whole window thing on purpose here. That's a bit messy. So what do you guys think? Should I save this for Matthias to see it tomorrow when he gets here? Or should I eat it tonight? Or eat part of it tonight? Probably could only manage the chimney, to be fair. I can't eat this much gingerbread in one night. As much as I like gingerbread, for everyone new who just joined the chat, I was just talking about how, like, Swedes are gingerbread crazy people, like fanatics. I dare say they might have a fetish for gingerbread. But we have gingerbread all year long. We do not, like, just confine it to December. No, 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 no. You can buy gingerbread all year long. Sharing the calories is caring. Oh, I agree. Absolutely. Oh, no, 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 no. Nay. Oh. Dude. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, it's not terrible. Maybe it is terrible. I don't know. I'm sure a professional icer would consider this terrible. At least take a pic. Yeah, I guess I could. Cool. Have a great time, Atke. Thanks so much for coming. It's great having you here. All right. Let's keep on going with this thing. Tuba sounds so funny. Not the biggest fan of tubas. Or like brass in general. I prefer like... I do like other woodwinds though. Maybe the emphasis more on wood than wind. That was a slight fail. Oh, really? Come on, thing. You know, sometimes it behaves like it, wants to stick to the thing. And sometimes it behaves like it wants to stick to my fingers. I wish it would make up its mind. Yes, indeed, Jesse. I agree with that. I mean, I've learned many crafts to mastership in my lifetime. So, I'm the first one to know about practice. And its necessity. So, were we going to do something on the back that was different? You know what? I think I might actually call this good for tonight because my head is unideal, shall we say. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed all of this gingerbreadiness. Oh, Gingerbread Factory! You know, you're right. This is not... I should have advertised this as a gingerbread factory. What am I thinking? Why is this music gone so loud as well? I think the different tracks are just different levels of volume. That's what it is. But yeah, gingerbread factory working. I should have done a gear on one side. We could do a gear here on the front. It wouldn't be a very good gear though, because the icing is somewhat limited in its ability to stick and do the things. Could do one on the back, that would be easier. Or I could just leave it. I think we leave it. So, I am, my head is giving out on me, so I apologize for that. But we have hung out for quite some time. 3 hours and 40 minutes when I thought I could only last an hour. So, I hope you guys like it. I hope you are entertained at least. And thanks for sticking by with me through the technical difficulties. I think it was good. I think that next time, definitely need to do more cleanup on the outside. I thought this was going to get like really covered by some side icing or something. And turns out that these icing tubes are quite small. A lot smaller than I bargained for. Even the white was, we used a lot of it, but it was just a lot. So anyway, I might do some more decorating on my own when I am up to it. And yeah, otherwise we have a very decent, I think it's okay. It's a decent gingerbread house. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream. And let me just see if you're saying anything. Gingerbread mining drill. Dang. You know what? Maybe I'll engineer a gingerbread something next year. Like get cookie cutters or slice things in particular ways or something. Make my own gingerbread. Make like severely hard gingerbread or something. And I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed doing this. Maybe I'll make some like special cookies that we can do just like icing streams or something. So anyway, I will leave you with the heart side of the house to say God Jul, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's Eve. We'll see. I might do a stream then. Maybe I'll buy another gingerbread house. I'll remember to put the icing in the water first to warm it up. Anyway, thanks for being here, and I hope you had a good evening, Christmas evening at least. So, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Peter, and thanks so much, everyone. So, yeah, have a great rest of your day, evening, wherever you're at, and I'll see you soon, and watch for more Whiskerwood tomorrow. Have another episode at least for you, and yeah, thanks so much. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.